You found the Sales Hunter podcast. My name is Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. What am I talking about today? I'm talking about how to go from prospecting with integrity to closing with confidence. What does this mean? I'm going to unpack it on today's episode of the Sales Hunter podcast.
You're listening to the Sales Hunter podcast with Mark Hunter, where the focus is to help you as a sales leader sell with confidence and integrity. And now here's your host.
Okay, so you hear the line from prospecting with integrity to closing with confidence. What does this mean? It means about having as one goal and one goal only, your customer, and helping them see and achieve what they did not think was possible. It's about putting your aspirations for achieving your commissions, your quotas, your whatever it might be on the back burner and being 100% focused on the customer. But here's the challenge. Here's the opportunity. When we do this, we help the customer see and achieve what they didn't think was possible. Now, let me walk you through let me unpack this more for you, because it starts with understanding that our focus is, again, not what we sell. It's not the product we sell. It's not the service we sell. It's why we sell, because we want to help the customer. In fact, it means that we're only capable of really helping a small slice of the marketplace. You see, when we put the customer first, we stay in our lane, our ideal customer profile. And we know that if I can't satisfy this customer, if I can't help this customer, I'm going to refer them to somebody else. I'm going to move them someplace else. But I'm not going to push myself into a totally uncomfortable area to create expectations for the customer that really aren't going to be delivered. You see, that's not selling with integrity. That's not prospecting with integrity. You see, what happens is when we stay in our lane, we stay focused. Our confidence. Now, confidence is not to be confused with arrogance. Our confidence allows us to listen better. It allows us to be more comfortable in actually allowing the customer to drive. Yes, the customer driving the sales process. Now, that does not mean that they drive 100% of the sales process, but we let them, because what it means is that I'm going to let the discovery process go on much longer, because it's the discovery phase, it's that early phase, it's that top of the funnel where we really begin to uncover what are the needs and the challenges that the customer has. Now, this does not mean that we sit here and listen. Oh no, we push back, we challenge them, we question them. But see, what's interesting is when we're prospecting and selling with integrity, we're doing it with the questions we ask, not the statements we make. Why? Because when we ask the questions, we invite the customer into the conversation. We invite the customer into the sales process. When we share with statements, we're telling them what to do, and we're no longer accepting their opinion. You see, it's really amazing that when we do this, it's amazing what we'll hear. And when we hear, it's amazing what we find out. And see, this is the whole challenge, that I'm not pushing the process along at the beginning. And again, this is a total difference of opinion from a lot of people. A lot of people say that they want to rush through, get to the close. No, I go slow at the beginning to allow me to go faster at the end. Let me sum up what it comes down to. It comes down to really 6 steps. Number 1, stay in your lane. Focus on your ICP. You see, what happens here is when we do this, it's amazing that what happens is we are far more confident. We know who we're dealing with. We know the type of customer. And 2, what does that do? It allows us to build a relationship. You see, if I don't build a relationship first, how is the customer really going to have confidence in sharing with me anything? Number 3 is I'm going to listen. I'm going to allow the discovery phase to go as long as it needs to. Don't rush to the price. Rushing to the price is not it. I don't care if the customer is asking for the price. I don't put that on the table because I don't even know if what I have to offer is the right thing for them. Now, along the way, this doesn't mean you don't challenge them. Yes, you can challenge them, but remember, it's the questions you ask, not the statements you make. 4, it's about knowing the customer's timetable and knowing their process. Ooh, this is different, because so many times what happens is salespeople don't want to know the customer's timetable. They just want to jam that sale down because it's going to fit their quarter in. It's going to fit their need for the number now. No, let's understand the customer. And when we work in the customer's timeline, it's amazing how much bigger the sale will be. Number 5, I'm going to craft a solution to their outcomes. It's to their best interest. Now, again, I'm going to keep challenging them, but only if it fits the solution that we know they should have. Number 6 is I'm going to build on the level of trust I've created to close. In fact, you know what's interesting? I don't even like the term closing a sale because I don't want to close a sale. I want to open a relationship. Because when I open a relationship, it allows me to really do what I ultimately want to do. And that is that the only good sale is one that leads to the next sale. Now, I'm going to be talking a lot more about this in the weeks to come, but it's all part of what I call the sales hunter mindset. But it starts by saying, how do I put the customer first? And it starts with prospecting with integrity to allow me to close with confidence. Hey, you've been listening to the Sales Hunter podcast. What is it? 2 episodes a week. One just like this, single topic where I kind of dive deep. Second one is a little longer episode where we have a subject matter expert talking about something. Hey, would you do me a favor? Leave a review for the show on your favorite podcast app. Make sure you subscribe to it. Leave a review if you're catching it live on YouTube or LinkedIn or wherever you might be. But tell others about it. Why? Because I'm on a mission to demonstrate that sales is absolutely the greatest profession out there. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Great selling.